Speed behind you, wave to 7.
Gets it down on the apron without further contact. Jostling further back, but no other collision.
Somebody pushed.
Trouble turn 3.
Big wreck.
Brian Keselowski, David Rudiman, Michael Waltrip, Matt Kenseth,
Big
and
wreck.
half the field.
I see about 3 of the Hendrick cars there that's involved.
Mark Martin is there. I see him. There's a Biffle. Jimmy Johnson's laying over there. There's a 24 car. Looks pretty.
Robert Richardson. Oof.
Sure glad they put that safer barrier down long. I think Biffle was trying to go down to get him behind Matt and just mistimed it a little bit. Clipped him in the right rear and shot him into the outside wall. And again, see all those styrofoam blocks? That's the safer barrier. Man, is that is the greatest thing since interliners and tires. Complimentary of each other. Oh, it wasn't his fault. Just racing.
Look at that yellow car of Kurt Busch dive to the inside and escape down pit road, as does Ryan Newman.
So much of that has to do with this fresh asphalt. It has a ton of grip. You can turn that car just dead left, straight down.
Almost guarantee that.
Probably the first time Quapple hit the wall did enough damage to cause the second 2 times, and been a tough day for Front Row Motorsports, as it has been for
and
Robbie Gordon.
Like Robbie got into the back of Brad. And you know, you just can't say what happened. You don't know if Brad had to lift. You don't know if he was trying to change lanes.
That's what sent Smith toward his first sprint. Oh! Smith gets turned in front of Boyer and Newman and Hamlin.
Keep coming. Caution's out now. Wave them off.
That's because Smith got a little bit of a gap between he and Busch slammed into him.
Points in the Sprint Cup Series. Wonder if they'll try to repair this car, as Trevor Baynes in the fence. Pretty hard.
That'd be pretty hard to repair with that much rear damage. You'd have to have a frame machine to fix that.
Boyer's just gone to the garage.
Here's Brian Vickers out here, and again off turn 2, he gets turned around. Looked like he may have got hit by the 56. Nowhere to go.
All right, we'll sort it out after this.
Oh. And boy, that's Bill Elliott in the 09 car almost got taken out as well.
No safer barrier there. That looks like
that's concrete wall right there.
And that was him coming into the screen right there. Cars just go straight.
Dadgummit, it's right in the middle of the corner. Hard lick.
But Daryl, Mike pointed it out. It's about the 3rd or 4th right front tire that we have failed here. The right front tire at these speeds here, they never get a rest.
Yeah, and if you have any kind of camber issue, a little too much camber, nowhere to hide.
Keselowski in the 2, pretty heavily damaged. So is Rudiman. Denny Hamlin in the 11 got some of it. So did Brian Vickers and Jamie McMurray.
I think it goes to show you how quick things happen here. Brian Vickers in that 83
with side here. I think he gets a little frustrated and tries to come down in front of the 66 car there, and now
he was trying to stop it.
His brakes are working good.
Michael McDowell in that 66 just kept pushing. There was no more room driving it off in that corner.
Sure does.
I mean, he wasn't even able to slow it down, it didn't look like.
I bet, well, it's hard to say about brakes, but that looks like a car that lost its brakes.
Labonte in the 47 is the innocent victim.
Yep.
He probably wondered what in the world.
Probably like Casey Kane was with the Truex wreck. What are these guys thinking?
Caution.
Had any contact at all.
Boy, what a close call for Allmendinger in that 43. And Regan Smith in the 78, just nowhere to go.
And Jamie McMurray in the 1 is going to sneak through here and miss it.
Trevor Bayne also did a nice job. 22 car gets Castle loose and just drives him into the side of Vickers' car there in the 83.
How'd Casey Kane get past?
How'd
any of them get past?
The 17 car's got to have a little left rear quarter panel damage, but out of that wreck, that's all we got.
Got into Landon Castle as well. Boy, Marcus Ambrose in that 9 probably wondered what in the world, where did he come from?
Boy, a bunch of them are wondering that right now.
And he got hit twice. or Reagan got hit.
Yeah, the combination.
It was right there on the exit of the corner. It looked like his car was a little bit loose to begin with.
Allmendinger spins.
With the 11 car
On the backstretch, a wave, and is headed for the garage.
that had to hurt. When you hit on the driver's side like that, that's a hard lick.
Car. Vickers trying to get there, gets into Reagan instead. Oh boy!
Right here is where he rips the side out of that thing.
All that blue foam, if you remember, Jeff Hammond in the pre-race talked about that energy absorbent foam in the left and right side. That's what you saw flying out of there.
I don't know how you explain that one, Larry. And here comes Boyer down on the bottom, and they get 3 wide right here, and this is when I knew it was going to go bad.
It just would not work.
Down the front straightaway into turn 1. Somebody looked like got into the back of Kevin Harvick, just turned him around, slammed into a wall, did some heavy damage to that machine.
And there's Casey Mears coming in, just barely making it, and Reagan with a pretty good head of steam.
Yeah.
Around he goes.
That was it. Oh, that's a hard
He
lick.
actually hit that guardrail.
What? One made it. Bam.
Oh,
One
what
didn't.
a lick in the driver's door. On our Fox Exmo Extreme Slow-Mo Cam, both drivers have climbed from their cars. They are both okay.
Look at that rear spring bouncing through the air.
That's just that's an incredible.
To his team, Mike, he apologized, he lost it, he tried to run the top.
Yeah, he just went in a little high down there, Matt, and the back end got out just ever so slightly, and he couldn't catch it, and around it went.
And Mike,
Trouble right here, guys. Front straightaway. Around goes the 09.
Landon Castle goes for a big slide in the grass.
Hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
Caution is out.
Guys, be ready.
Oh,
Mine's torn up bad. What the hell is just running?
Getting 3 wide, getting in there. Mark was sailing it off in there on the outside of Gilliland. Boy, look at Brian Newman. He almost got, his car went up in the air.
just really nowhere for Newman in the 39 to go.
No,